Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Colonists. My name is Mike, otherwise known as Gadget, and you join me. I got sent this game via Keymailer or Terminals or something like that. This is an adorable and utterly charming little colony building game. Think Settlers, but with cute little robots, and look at them, they're adorable. Look, this carry-bot here, he's finding it all very heavy. And this guy's just like staring off in the distance, and this guy's like, hey, hi. So, story of this game is basically humans created robots. Robots didn't want to be involved with servitude. They wanted to be more like the humans, so they set off in a rocket to go colonize somewhere and get closer to humanity in their own strange way. And we're going to play it. It's utterly charming, it's utterly wonderful, and I think you're going to love it. So, let's get going. So, there are two paths to play the game. So I've done the first two scenarios here just to get used to the game. There is the peaceful path, which is this one down here, and then there is the combat path down here where you can fight against the AI. But I think this is the kind of game which you just used to play. It's fun. Wonderful. So we're going to go here, explore the oceans and expand your colony. Let's go. Okay, now we're landing. This is going to be our new colony. Look at him, he's so cute. Hooray! Right, we land on a small island with few resources. You're going to need to build a harbour and a boatyard to explore this to find new land. Okay, so this is the crack here. I'll just pause this here. This is our kind of command centre, colony ship thing. We land on this, whatever area that the game puts us in. And we have a few resources around. So we have lumber, which are required for a few things. Stone deposits, which are required. We can get, oddly enough for robots, we need food. So we have fish here, so we can build a fishing pier, sort of open cast mines and that kind of thing. Everything is based around these little robots. So Stackbots, this is Stackbot Eric. He stacks things, basically. You'll see as we get further into this and build out the base that you'll see what the actual Stackbots do. But there's kind of the robots that run each facility. There are the robots that provide resources for each facility, and then there are the Stackbots, which stack resources at said facilities. Yes, it gets a little bit confusing. Also, I do like the way the game doesn't tutorialize too much. I mean, it's still kind of in tutorial phases here. But after you do the first scenario, you're basically dumped in and says, hey, by the way, here's all these different things you can build along here. Go build some things. And do it as you wish. I mean, you do have a help system here, so you get the advisor with your mission goals, so we need to build some residences, we need to build lumberjack huts, and we need to expand our territory, and yada 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 yada. So, let's go. First of all, what we want to do is build some roads, because everything kind of hangs off roads, so build that down there, and then we build that one there. Okay, so that's a good start. Let's pull out here, and we want residences. Now, residences allow us to get energy. Energy is provided from these, which is, you see these little things that the Stackbots are dealing with here. These are little energy canisters, and they're generated through residences. So we build that there. Next up, we want the lumberjacking. So we're going to expand the road. Kind of, yep, up in this direction. And then over here. Drag that up to here and along here. Right, so we're going to put a lumberyard here, which is a lumberjack hut rather. So I'll put that off there. Now, when I kick off the time game, because we're still in day one's paused, you'll see what happens when we build things. The 3D printer gets going, and we have build bots. Look at all these different robots. Adorable little creatures, and things get put on the road and they get kind of carried by the carry bots to where they're needed. And as you can see, these carry bots will then take positions along the road. And this is where it gets utterly adorable because they work together. Look, he drops that. He drops that there. Rosalba picks that up. She drops it up there, and it's so cute and so wonderful and so charming. And this builder bot here, builder bot Hillary, is going to be asleep until something is provided for him to build with. And same applies over here. So there we have Jesse's residence, and this will start generating canisters of energy. And then the lumberjack hut is then going to end up being built, and the lumberbot, wherever he is here. Lumberbot Camille was printed one day ago. Camille will get up to the lumberjack hut and we'll go and chop some wood down. And that wood will then it's basically in exchange for energy. So the energy will generate wood, effectively. The wood will then come here, and the stack bots and the carry bots will bring it back to where it is needed. So as you can see, it's all stacking up here. And I'm at 50% efficiency because, yeah, they aren't doing much right now. So we need to then build extra things. The house bot. Now, why are the house bots generate energy by simulating human needs? So they need food. Food is a thing. Yes, so the robots need food. And let's have a look. So where are our sources of food? There aren't. I mean, the main source of food here are going to be fish, but they're a bit far away. So we want to build something that's going to provide us with some food. In this case, we'll build a sheep farm. Yes, oh, no, right, press the wrong button there. Yes, we will build a sheep farm because, of course, robots like lamb, apparently. I have no idea the logic on the food stuff. But, hey-ho. Right, so we're going to auto-place a field of sheep. And we can kind of drag this down when we eventually, get the road passed down to here and get near the fish. We can also start accruing food that way. So, yes, the robots now have sheep. It doesn't make a whole heap of sense to me. Right, so while they're doing on with that, we're going to need a lot more residences. You can't just have the one. Build one there, build one there, build one there, and we build one there. As you can see, this kind of quickly starts to expand. Oh, look at him. Catherine's so happy. Bless her. Bless her little cotton wheels. And we are now going to build a forestry because... Oh, I can't put that anywhere. Oh, shit. Okay. Put this anywhere. Oh, no, I can put it there. So, with the forestry, we need to be able to replace trees. Because the trees themselves are a finite resource. The forestry bot will, oddly enough, replant trees when they've been chopped down. Which is nice of them. And it's all very nice and, we can conserve this land. This is our land to conserve. So construction complete. Now, efficiency is obviously the major issue here because the productivity, we need to try and get that as high as possible. And that's simply because we're at the kind of the start of this one and we're not generating enough resources to maintain what we have. So, but that'll naturally come out in time. So, what we want to do now is we will need, no doubt for something, we will need stone. So we'll drop in a surface mine here. And we need to put a path to that. Because we haven't connected it to the road, but we can connect it to a path. I'm not really sure 100% the difference. Yeah, I know what the difference is actually. With the roads, they need to go between these road posts here, and there needs to be a minimum of 4 tiles, whereas a path can be like 1 tile just to connect you to a road. It doesn't really matter to the bots which it is. Right, okay, now we are going to just slightly edit the field of sheep. No, not that one. We're going to get rid of those. Yep, so just so we can move the road. Right, we want to extend the road here, and we are now going to increase our territory, which we do by building a watchtower. Now, when you're playing in the mode that allows you to, fight other civilizations, so to speak, these watchtowers will allow you to attack and, provide combat. So service mines finish construction, so we can start generating stone. We are going to need, shortly enough, more residencies, because they generate energy, and as you can see, we are not storing any energy. We're still low on water. Oh shit, we need a well. Apologies for swearing. Right, water. I'd forgotten about a well. So, drop you there. So that is a good start on that one. Apparently Flaming Monocle is playing Halloween Forever. Right, so we're going to extend the road again. Can't do from there. No balls. Right, okay, so extend the road from this one. Yeah. There. Right, so we're going to need another watchtower here, just to expand our territory this way. place. Yep, there. Because we're going to need some more we're going to need more residences down here, basically. So we extend this road. Where's my road tiles? Yeah, we extend the road again. There and there. So we can make another tier of housing in this area. Thinking ahead, even though the road doesn't match. For the love of God. Come on, can we get rid of the road? We can't get rid of the road. Oh, that's annoying. Right, okay, well, I'll just build the residences where I can. Right, so we've created the colony's first stone, and we have another watchtower finished construction. This? Oh, right, okay, yeah. That's the watchtower I'd started off first, so we're waiting for Janelle, who is this guard bot here, to take her position. And she's very happy about this. Look at that. Right, okay, so she'll keep an eye on things, make sure nothing goes wrong. But unfortunately, to get to the fishies, we're going to need another one. Apparently these ones just aren't giving me the visibility I need. That's fine. There are more things we need to put into place anyway, so we'll put that there. And there. Right, okay, so next up we want to get a workshop. Do I remember which setting it's on? Not a sawmill. There we go, it's a workshop. So this is going to allow us to build tech, essentially. And to research new tech. And while we're on with that one, we are going to get a fishing hut. Let's rotate that. This one you obviously dunk into the sea. Yeah, I can't do that yet because tile's outside territory. Well, isn't that annoying? So we are just going to build another watchtower here. Which will take there. There, and then we need the path to that. Which is down here, and the path there. Huzzah! Right, why are you asleep? We're short on logs. Now, why are you short on logs? Is it? It must simply just be because I'm building so many things at the same time, and I only have one lumberjack hut, which is fine. We can fix that. Let's create some. There, and we'll build a second lumberjack hut. Which is that one, and that one. Yeah, build you there. There's me plenty of wood to keep building things. Although, ironically enough, I actually we're going to prioritize that one. So we'll prioritize resources getting towards it. Right, what are we doing? Yeah, so we're out of logs. We're still not really storing much in the way of energy, so we're going to be at a point. I mean, we're doing quite well in terms of efficiency. We're hitting a 90% efficiency, but it's going to reach the point where basically nothing's happening. So we're just going to speed up time here. Thankfully, all packages are arriving at their destinations when they are supposed to. Why are you being prioritized? I don't want to prioritize you. I want to prioritize you. Right, if we could actually prioritize the lumberjack hut, that would be nice. Right, okay, so yeah, this is all now kind of rattling on at a decent pace. Okay, what have we got here? We have more stone! Excellent. Gains. More stone can be mined. Right, so let's just check the objectives. So, right, we're building a workshop, we need to find coal, iron ore. We need to build a harbour. So we'll leave building a harbour kind of down to here. Right now, we can build another stone mine. Let's get a surface mine going. All the resources we can get are worth it. And then we'll take a path to that one. And then we'll extend the road. Down here. So, I mean, part of the reason why my efficiency's going down and things are kind of getting delayed is simply because I'm building quite a lot and stacking a lot of things at the same time. You would kind of want to... Right, what's wrong with you? Food. Jesse urgently needed some food for resource production. See, exactly. Wait, why aren't you getting any food? Are you not generating food? I want a sheep farm. Right, okay, I'll put some more pastures down just to, you know, enhance his ability to do his thing. I don't think we have any coal there. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so we've got stuff out here and stuff here, but we kind of think we've got all the resources we can get here, which is fine. Yeah, okay, so we're not really generating any new energy now because we're running short of food, which is fine. Right, the watchtower's complete. So as soon as the watcher bot arrives, we can then build the fishing hut, which will then increase the food that we're getting. Still not 100% sure why robots need food, but I ain't complaining. Right, okay, the workshop is also built, so we can now start researching. So, you know, standard tech tree kind of fashion. We can do stonemasonry, we can improve mining, agriculture. Right, we need a level 2 workshop for that one. So let's do... Right, we need to get construction 1, which allows us to do advanced buildings. Let's do scaffolding first. Yeah, scaffolding first, and then stone masonry. They need planks to do that, so we need to build a sawmill, which I'd completely forgotten about. Right, so the sawmill can be put... Where is that? Where is the sawmill's factories? Here. Right, and we need a path to it. So we can build a sawmill there, which will give us planks, which will allow us to do research. I'm not sure why you need planks to research. Well, I suppose you would need planks to research scaffolding. Alright, so where is a lumberyard? Forestry, rather. So, because the amount of wood that we need is increasing, we can then just increase the amount that we can replant trees on. Simply enough. Right, you are done here, so now we can build... tilt the camera around. Right, we can build the fishing hut, which is what I've been trying to get going for the past month and a half in this game. Right, you... Right. Build... Can't just tiles... Tiles are occupied. There we go. Right. Can be a little bit pinicky as to where it likes you to put things, but either way, right. So we've now got a path going to that. So the builder bots are going to come in and they're going to build that now. While you idle, because you're still waiting on planks. It's fine. We are going to need more food, more energy, really, aren't we? Let's build another residence, but again, we're not... Oh no. Yeah, we can't build that there because of the stone. That's fair enough. Yeah, so we're at 73% efficiency, 94% of packages are arriving on time. That's good. Again, I'm kind of behind because I haven't built all the resources I needed, but those planks are being created. So part of the efficiency that you can get is kind of down to the location of places. So really, I probably should have put the workshop in this area, because that's where it's most likely to be efficient. Planks are created, and they're now heading over towards the workshop. That's great! So we can increase that. Trees are going there. Can we upgrade you yet? No, it's just generating seeds, and he's heading towards tiles. It's fine. Okay, so I'm just trying to think what we need to do next. Right, we need to actually what we need to do is expand the road. Can we actually just not take? No, we can't take that back. Okay, that's fine. Because we're going to need, as you can guess, another watchtower. To you. And then put a path. So that will then give us the vision here, and we'll pretty much have all of the island in our territory. Okay, so we're generating the first fish. So how's our energy doing? Right, we are kind of generally making energy. really... We have nothing in storage though, so we kind of really should be building more food. So hopefully, with fishing happening, the stack bot takes back the carry bot sends it back. Hopefully, with the amount of fishing that's going on and with the sheep, things will, you know, start picking up in terms of the food. At least that's what I hope. Right, so we're just going to speed up time a bit here and kind of rattle a bit forward. Okay, so now we've got this watchtower created and we have this area. This is going to be the perfect place to put a harbour. Now, what do I need for a harbour? Because I haven't built one of these yet. No. That's the workshop. Oh, I can build storage yard. More monuments, I need construction 1 for that one. Right, what I need? I need construction 1 to complete the harbour. Right, okay, so that means we need to prioritise research. So, Charlize's workshop, well no, Charles's, not Charlize, that's Charlesy. So we need to now get stonemasonry so we can then get construction 1. Simple. So we're just at this point where I'm just kind of trying to build resources now and on. There are too many residences that are idle at the minute. I still just don't... I'm still not generating enough food, which is annoying. But there isn't really much I can do about that, because I only have my sheep, and I only have my single fishing thing. So I think I've kind of expanded as much as I can. We can't upgrade this yet. I mean, that's at 100% productivity. So yeah, it's kind of, I've just expanded a bit too fast on that one. But it means we do have a nice, decent drip feed of energy, and we're just not storing anything. Right, stonemasonry has been researched, so now we can then get construction 1. So what I'm hoping is when we actually get off this island, we'll be able to get new resources and increase productivity, because part of the mission goals, we need to find coal, we need to find iron ore, so research construction 1, build a harbour, and try lumberjack hut prioritisation. Lumberjack hut prioritisation is just weird. It's just... No, I don't want to destroy the logs. It's just kind of all about prioritising the actual specific trees that you chop down. Priority chopping area. So, yeah. That's it. And that gets that off my objectives. You can just basically, yeah, you can tell them which trees to chop down. And it's, I don't know how useful that is. It might be useful to somebody at some point. I'll tell you, let's build a storage area. Might as well do something. Store resources there. And that costs a bit of stone to make. Right, so how are we doing in terms of... The colony productivity is currently at 86%. Kind of better than I was doing in the last game. We have been getting a lot of warnings for late deliveries of resources. Oh god. But otherwise, we're hitting 97% on that one. Right, that's done. Right, what do you need? You're going to set any storage rules. So I can prioritise what is stored. I think we probably want to store energy and food. Food, water, wheat, quartz, all. Come on, where is it? Can we not store any specific food? NPL2, glass, flour, fish. Store some fish there. Oddly enough, doesn't say lamb. Or anything kind of sheep related. Okay. Right, so we set a little storage rule for that one. Okay. I think I'm managing as well with not having too many blocked roads. So the roads get blocked when there's, I think you get more than 4 different, like, when the stacks of resources like that aren't moved on fast enough. Right, are you nearly done? You are, you're nearly done. Oh, you're asleep. What are you asleep for? What are you stuck on? Energy. Right, okay, so now we've got construction 1, so let's... We can start upgrading residences, which will allow us to then upgrade to a level 2 workshop, because we need energy L2 for that one. But we probably want to get boat building going. Get a boatyard. Let's get that. But now that we've got construction 1, we can build a harbour, which was there. This one. Build that there, and then we connect it up with a path. So what do we need? Stone and planks. We have a stone yard here. We can get another stone yard up here as well. Sawmill's running pretty well. That's full. Excellent. Okay. So we can now build this. And then we can go into Lands Unknown, because I've not done this bit of the game yet, so I don't know what happens when you get a harbour going. I mean, do we just then build another... I assume we just build another settlement. Or, you know, generate trade routes between the two. I literally have no idea. But, as you can see, this game is so wonderful, I'm quite keen to find out. Okay, so we have a harbour built. This is Corinne's harbour. Okay, we need to upgrade residences now. Start upgrade and start upgrade. This allows us to get level 2 energy. And to do that, we need well, you'll probably quite enjoy what we need to do to generate level 2 energy, because it's not food, it's something else. But I'll wait till they're upgraded before you see that. We can't upgrade the workshop yet, can we? Oh, we can, but we just need to finish. Wait for the research to finish, which is at 50%. So that's all right. Okay, so expeditions. We need to build a boat. How do we build a boat? Build a boatyard. Funny how that works, isn't it? Which I can't do because I'm currently researching. Okay, I'm currently researching what I need for the boatyard, which is fine. Planks, energy L1 production. That's fine. So eventually, you will kind of want to move all of these residences up to the next level, so to speak. So that's Laurie's residence. So we need alcohol. Yes, it's alcohol that generates L2 energy. And to get alcohol, what we need is... Find it. We need an orchard. No, that's the research thing. It's R to move something around. And otherwise, if you press T, it brings up the research tree. Yeah. So we want to then place some apple trees, because of course that's what we want to do. But you know, just having an orchard does not necessarily give you alcohol. So you need to build a cider press. And this is why I think this game is utterly wonderful and so charming, because of the things that you need to do to actually generate the resources. Put you there, and then you need a path. Yeah. These robots, so they can generate energy, want to drink alcohol, and they want... And not only do they want to drink alcohol, they specifically want cider. Which is crackers. If you finish your research yet? No, you're at 90%. What are you low on? You're low on planks. I guess I'm building a bit too much that requires planks at the minute, so the sawmill's a bit overworked. Right, so we have boat building has been completed. So let's build us a boatyard. Where is it? Boatyard, 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 come to daddy. Right, okay. Now, I'm in a bit of a predicament here because I don't really think I can put this anywhere. I can put it there. Not kind of where I need it to be, but it's kind of where it'll fit. So, put a road towards that. Right, okay, so now we can upgrade our workshop to level 2 and make use of this fancy Dan L2 energy. Is urgently trying to source alcohol for resource production, cider or beer. The thing is, you can't do that because the orchard isn't built, and as a result, the cider press isn't finished yet. So this is probably not going to be the most efficient way to do things, having the orchard over here and having the cider press over here. Really, I should probably build a second orchard over here somewhere. But, you know, we'll see what happens. It might work out, it might not. As you can see, my apple trees and my orchards are now full with nice red apples, so we can build some cider. And it will be all lovely. And this is Dolly's orchard, and this is... There's Dolly. Farmbot Dolly. It's so adorable, honestly. For a game that was just randomly sent to me, say, hey, would you like a code to play this game? Like, fair enough. It's like, it's only like, maybe, I think it's about a gigabyte in size on your computer. It's a tiny, tiny game. And I could see this working well on mobiles, to be fair, just because the interface is nice and clean. You know, just make the buttons a bit bigger for a touch screen and you're golden. But yeah, beautiful little games. Presser Brit has generated the first cider. And look at it. Take the apples over, it presses them down with a big stone thing, and it comes back. It's just so sweet. Oh, how's my boatyard? My boatyard is done. Let's construct us a boat. What are you? You're a shipwright bot who? So, alright, so what do you need? Planks. We're building a clipper. Oh Christ, we're running out of trees. That's not good. Hang on, right, okay. So, we need to pay more attention for a start. Right. We need to resource this again, so we'll take another forestry hut. And we need to basically plant tiles everywhere. Anywhere we have space now, because this is now going to become an issue. Because the amount of trees that we need versus the amount that we have is quite large. And it's not a good ratio, if I'm perfectly honest. But that's possibly because I haven't been paying enough attention. It's because I've been building up the rest of the colony. So we now have this quite large area where we can plant trees. Have I just bucketed that up? Oh, no, did I? No, okay. Oh, thank God. I thought I'd bucket that up. Right, okay, so we can speed up there. So, right, you up at level 2. So what's your research now going to be? Got boat building, agriculture, wheat farming, or husbandry unlocks a cow farm. New wheat farming, that will... maybe. Science industry, coppicing, increase sapling growth speed. Oh, yes. Absolutely. So, you know, more trees, faster. Didn't even know that was an option. Right, okay, so let's keep an eye on this clipper and see how he's building up. I really hope this kind of builds up in relative real time, but I assume he's going to be idle while he waits for planks. Got more planks here. There's a little hammer arm. Fucking adorable. Just so cute. How long is so? 24 sets of planks here, so it's going to take him a little while. And we're already running at 4 speed. I don't think we can actually... No, we can't increase the game speed any faster. That's fine. So we're just now at this point now where we just need to wait for things to come off. Efficiency has gone right down, but that's because, obviously, as you can see, I'm very low on some resources. So, I really hope... Okay. Forrester Margaret's off planting trees. I don't know where Isabella is. Oh yeah, she's off over here. Excellent, right, okay. More trees, less problems. But everything else seems to be running on quite well. We're generating a lot of alcohol. The research center is not doing anything at the minute. You are low on energy L2 because we only actually have 2 places that are generating it. And they're low on alcohol. It would appear. So let's upgrade you. Need planks and stone though, so that's going to kind of slow down my clipper being built. But that's fine, that's fine. I mean, to be fair, they're working hell for leather at the minute. So coppicing, right, that's been completed. So let's try and get coppicing 2. What does that need? Tools. So I need a blacksmith. Okay, well, how do I get a blacksmith? Right, okay, we haven't encountered a blacksmith. Oh, okay, it is just a building I can build. Phew, that's good. But where can I build it? That is the next quandary / dilemma. Oh no, I can build it here. Excellent. Ooh, we have another stone deposit over there. Right, okay, well let's expand our road. To there, and we'll build another watchtower. Because that'll also give us some extra trees that we can head along to. Right, though, need some research to be doing. So let's improve construction speed while we're at it. Right, boatyard, how's me boat doing? 58%. Okay. I'm assuming it comes out of the boatyard and then goes and hangs around by the harbour. No boats currently stop here. Expedition. Gather required provisions to stock an expedition boat which can explore the seas and build a harbour on a new land. Okay, let's collect those resources. The hell? Did you just see the farm bot just kind of rolling along there? Okay, I assume the path's a bit busy for her. That's incredible. Just casually just going underwater and riding around the side of a mountain to get to where she needs to be. It's just down, down this little mountain path to reach the apples. That's incredible. Right, okay, so we can do now. What does a blast furnace allow us to do? No, right, hang on. Serviceman, that's what I wanted. And then there. And then build path from there. There. I don't know what I was doing wrong there. That was just me being idiotic. Right, I've got far too many places that are idle right now. How are you doing on my boat? God damn you with your 58% on my boat. Okay, you've got everything there. Surface mines finished construction, so we've got another miner bot coming up. Excellent. Yeah, the sawmill seems to be a very long way away from the boatyard. What are we low on there? Iron. One building needs iron. What needs iron? The blacksmith needs iron and coal. Right, okay, so I can't do anything with the blacksmith for a while. Because don't believe there's any iron or coal on this particular spit of land. Ooh, those trees are coming up quite nicely. Right, so the harbour's got what we need for the expedition. Construction speed 1. Construction speed 2 can go on there just to improve the speed of things. 71% on my boat. Need what? So we've got 2 sets of planks en route, but we need 6 of them. Okay, so let's not build anything that requires any more planks. We're re-establishing with trees quite nicely. That stone is already full. Excellent. Okay, so while we're only at 53% colony efficiency, we seem to be doing alright. Like, we're kind of over... We have an abundance of resources, which for the first time is actually brilliant. And we have a lot of fish. This guy's fishing like a maniac. It's incredible. But then again, I suppose we're at this point now where we need more alcohol than we need food. It would generate a fair... Oh, hey, the clip is ready. Right, okay, hang on, let's pause again. You built your first boat. When a boat is complete, you can either create a route between existing harbours or assign an expedition to explore the seas and build a new harbour on another island. As this is your first boat, you need to start collecting resources. I've already done that. Okay, so select the boat, assign to expedition, assign. Okay. Yay, we built a boat. So we need to find coal or load expedition provisions and research mining 1. Oh, they're all going on an adventure. Right, expedition boat is ready. Select it and enter navigation mode. You can now click on a water tile and explore the ocean, discover new islands. You check the map screen to see where hidden resources are located. Once you've found a new island, use the build harbour option. Okay. So, click on you. Build harbour. Okay, no. We need to look on the map. So how do we set it off on its way? Ah. So we just have to navigate here. Okay, so this is quite sweet actually. I've discovered a new island! Okay. Let's have a look. Has this got any resources on it? Yes it does, but we need to get around to the other side. Ah, here we go! Right, okay, so they're doing their thing now. As in construction, your boat is automatically create a transport route between your new harbour and your original harbour. Resources will automatically be delivered through your harbours when they request by... Oh, right, okay. Excellent, so I guess we should probably build another boat. You... Right, what? Let's research... Right, we need mining 1 to be researched. Right, okay, so let's now build a road and kind of move further into land. I need to build a watchtower first. No, I need to wait for this to finish. Right, okay, let's speed up. As soon as that becomes my territory once the harbor's completed. It does, it does! Right, okay, so now build road. Build watchtower. Build path to said watchtower. And so we're generating some build bots and some stack bots. That's Ernest. We have carrybot Rokio. Rocio? Something like that. He is now... What's he waiting for? Watchtower, we're waiting for wood. So wood's going to take a day to arrive. So this is the kind of the point where we need to actually start getting some infrastructure going on this island. You know, so we don't have to worry about said things. Right, yeah, because we need 8 sets of logs for this. And, you know, there's trees there. You know, that would be a really handy thing that we could actually generate ourselves. But we can't because, obviously, we're waiting for this to be created. And it's going to slow down kind of resource deliveries as well, which is going to be a little bit annoying. Right, so... you find coal ore and research mining 1. So I'm researching mining 1 at the minute, I believe. That's fine. Watchtowers take a while to create anyway. You, so energy L2 is a bit of an issue for mining 1, but that's alright. We've got plenty of planks. Great. Right, watchtower's finished construction. Okay, right, we have created some territory. Excellent. So, yeah, so we've got as much as we can get there. Let's go start roads. You and you there. And we're going to build, and you guessed it, another watchtower. Because we just kind of need to see what this island holds for us. But I see iron ore. Great. Now also build. Right, let's build a lumber hut. Get that going. Yes, so when we get mining 1, we'll be able to then do underground deposits. Right, okay, so we need to then select more research. So we've got mining 1 now, great. Right, we still don't have any tools, which is annoying. So construction-wise, what does that need? That needs tools. That needs tools. Bollocks. Right, let's increase mining speed because, yeah, we're going to need iron and coal to be able to create that. So yeah, it's the priority. We get the watchtower done, and we get the lumberjack hut done, and then, you know, at least in the very least, we can be building facilities that require wood. And this harbour then becomes a little less dependent on people on the other side of the water. Okay. So now let's build a road. Move you up there, and expand some more territory with, yes, another watchtower. Right, that's some iron ore. Yeah, that is some priority stuff there. And while that's going on, we will build, because we like to be sustainable in our building, we will build a forestry. But I'm not so concerned about pausing the game to do that. You can't do it on sand, you can only do it on grass. Right. The whole point is we need to be sustainable in our tree killing. We're going to murder trees, we need to resurrect them. Now make the kind of path down this road all about that. Right, productivity is really low at the minute. We should probably build some housing over here as well, some residences to get some energy on this side. How would you like a house on the beach? Right, watchtower's finished construction. Hey! Right. Construction of second clipper is complete. You want to start collecting resources. You assign to expedition at Phyllis's Harbour. Why can't I do that? Why isn't that a great transport route between the harbour? Okay, great transport route. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I've got all these things. Where have we got a boat idle? Right, so okay, so that's going to increase the resources that are reaching here. And as a result as well, it'll also increase the resources that are making their way back. So now we want to get a mine. What do I need for a mine? That's the thing. Oh no, I've already got everything researched that I need for a shaft mine. So, there. Road, more road. More road there, and more road up there. You can tell where this is going, can't you? Wait, well, we're watchtowering the hell out of this one. There's so much. so much watchtower here, we may as well be Jehovah's Witnesses. Alright, one road. And then a watchtower. What I do like is that you don't have to wait for kind of roads to be built for them to be effective. You just kind of plop them down, and they're there and they're done. Okay. New upgrades. We'll have one L1 energy and two L2 energies. I think that works out nicely. So, alright, what can the workshop do now? Okay, so we can't get that. That's tools. It's still kind of level 2 stuff. So, I mean, I can research cobbled roads. Armor's not really necessary because I'm not doing anything combat, so let's do armored roads. Not armored roads, cobbled roads. Clay deposit within sight. Excellent. Ah, there, that's the clay deposit. Right, okay. I do quite like this part of it, this kind of this exploration and expanding. It does remind me so much of Settlers. Okay. Gonna pull our way through the trees now. Nothing we can do until those trees are gone, so I'm not going... So we'll kind of hold off on them for now. And we can do with building. Build another one of these. And you got... Right, you have got... things for a mission. And you collect resources for a mission too! See? I'm working ahead of things. What am I low on? I'm low on iron. Yields unlimited iron ore. I suppose there's nothing to do with it. So, what needs iron ore? Blacksmith does. The blacksmith also needs coal. The iron is smelted at a blast furnace. I also need a blast furnace. Okay, well, we'll build a blast furnace on this side of the water. That seems like a very sensible thing to do, doesn't it? Right, so blast furnace. Yeah, so I'm kind of moving into the parts of the tech tree that I've not used before. So I'm kind of missing these things that I need. Blast furnace. Yes, let's just put a blast furnace on an area where there's a lot of trees. Planks and stone. Should probably build a sawmill over here, actually. That would seem to make a decent amount of sense. Prioritize you, get the resources to you first, just to make life a little bit easier. We should probably build a mine as well. Why not? Let's build a surface mine. What have we got here? Oh, there's harvest and boatyards. Where's surface mine? At some point I'll remember where all of the things are. Path, you. Right, okay. I'll bucket that up. How do we get rid of you? It's that one. Right, that was a stupid thing to try and put that there, so let's try and put it... Ah, perfect fit. Right, deprioritize that. But you've now got planks coming, so we've got planks coming towards that. Excellent. Right, surface mine is finished construction, so we should be able to get some... We're waiting for energy L1. But it's strange that energy L1 and L2, like L1 is not compatible with L2, if that makes sense. Let's build another couple of residences. So everybody wants a house on the beach. Some more boat fun. Let's build the watchtower over here. Path? Where's the path? Path is there. Okay. Expand further. We get clear, we can get bricks. We need tracks. Oh, that's that. The residents finished construction. Right. So you're ready for that. Okay, so we now have an extra boat. Send an expedition. Phyllis's Harbour. You build the boat. I've got a queue of boats going on here. Right, what am I needing to do here? Find coal. Generate iron. Construct a small monument. You're going to need to start producing iron. Build a blast furnace. I have built a blast. Well, I am building a blast furnace. Pretty short on stone. Right, where are we going? Okay, so we're going kind of down to the other side of things here. Now, I really like this mechanic. I was kind of worried when they said that you could explore that it was just going to be like an auto-explore. And you would just kind of like send them off and then they would just like appear. Let's just open up some of the map here. Okay. Right. Build a harbour. Build it there. That's now got that going. Yeah, I like the fact that you kind of have to manually explore. Right, okay. But yeah. Right, let's I can't actually. Right, so lumberyard. Where is my lumberyard at? Let's have a priority chopping area of here. Clear that down because we need to actually work out the path there. Right. I could do with a mini map. I must admit. So, let's build now. So, let's see. What's here? So, watchtowers are plenty. Right. So at least we're getting some nice resources going here. Okay, this is a snowy area. Nice. Right, okay. Okay, transport route, 2 harbour stops, Talia's Harbour, and Corinth's Harbour. Confirm that. And off you go. You need to... No, that's the sheep farm. Like research, I don't think there's anything else I can do right now. Not until I've got tools. That needs coal. I don't have any coal. Alright, okay, well, it looks like the workshop is going to remain idle for a little while. Until I can find this out. I mean, only 10 months into this expedition. What have we got here? It's got underground deposit of stone, unlimited stone, and clay. Alright, okay. Look around, and you have iron ore as well. We have iron ore here, so there's not really much. I guess I won't need to really boost that until... Well, until there's a need to, really. Because with this one generating unlimited, I don't really have much that's going on there. Right, where's blocked? Here. Right. Right, go on the map. Let's get down here. Yeah, see, I can't click on the map and tell it that I want to focus on there. Kind of got to scroll down myself. Which in itself is not bad. I mean, it's not awful. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's a nice little quality of life improvement if they let us do that. But that's possibly me just whinging. You know, good God, I'm at 30% activity. Productivity. Right, okay. Now, what do we got here? Got fishies. Got trees. Ah, coal deposits, that's exactly what I wanted. Right, okay. Roads. Okay, there. 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 Okay, so, lumberjack yard first, because we need wood. I'll supplement that with a sawmill. Apparently everything needs planks these days. So, sawmill. Then we are going to take some residences. Generate some level 1 energy. Yeah, get that. Fine, we should probably build the fishing thingamajiggy first as well. Fishing huts. Path to that. Okay, so once we've got all this set up, we can then build a coal mine. And that's outside territory, so yes, you guessed it, we are doing a watchtower. Yay! I don't know why anyone should be excited by that, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. We need to put that there and increase that territory because they won't chop down wood in areas that aren't in our territory. Which is, I would say it's a little bit annoying, but it's actually entirely reasonable. Right, that's going on there. Residence. Okay, what's going on up here? Right, my productivity is way low. Alright, build a road. And then build another watchtower. This is going into early access soon, so I think what I'd probably like to see them do is have a maybe slightly better mechanic for like discovering territory. Like, these watchtowers, good as they are, can be a little bit annoying. Just because you have to keep building them. I mean, can we upgrade? Does upgrading them change anything? You see, upgrading them just gives you the more hit points and the abilities to attack. It doesn't necessarily actually upgrade their vision. I think that's something that's probably been a bit of a miss. Oh, I'm not complaining. I mean, this is a rather marvellous game. Too near the military building, it's fine. Right. What have we got going on down here then? But, I mean, nice little territory. Watchtowers finished construction. Okay, right, so now, what trees that they can chop down there? Build, now we can build a coal mine. No, not a surface mine, you idiot, it's a mine shaft. Path. Right, generate iron. Okay. Right, so what's my blast? Oh, he's pissed off. Right, okay, we need to build. They don't like it when they can't do things. They can't move around. Right, let's put a small storage yard in there just for fish. Because it seems that this guy's basically this guy's fishing so much. It's affecting people. It's annoying people. Found coal. Oh. That is a coal deposit. I found it. It's our territory in this. Okay. Generate iron. Okay, so I've got to build a medium monument. That's like my actual mission goal here. Right, so we'll create it. Oh no. Rule rules on that one. So fish, 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 fish. And rule. Okay, that's going to be a fish storage place. Basically, just to stop this this road post here getting kind of clogged up. Right, so I found coal. I don't know why I keep saying to find it. Alright then. Right, where's my blast furnace? So right, that needs coal. Which is fine. The coal is on its way to it. We have iron ore. I'll get us iron. I'm wondering if it's probably going to be... Okay, well, it's now doing things. The problem is it's like a one-day turnaround to get coal over here to actually do the thing. And I think that's part of the problem. So maybe it's better to have the blast furnace. Yeah, let's remove that. And build the blast furnace where the coal mine is. That would make more sense to me. Because at least then, you know, the coal gets to it faster. Although then I suppose the problem is then getting the iron ore over. It's really not a perfect thing when you've got your iron ore on one island and everything else on another. But, you know, we'll just keep expanding. We'll keep expanding and see what happens. Oh, bugger. I buggered it up. I put it in the wrong place. Oh. Okay, so build that. Right, so the fish isn't piling up here, so that's alright then. Let's upgrade you. I appreciate we need the alcohol, but got one level 2 thing going there, because I think, does that need level 2 power? I can't remember what it needs. Oh, it doesn't actually say that it needs any power, that's interesting. Right, so medium monument. We need construction 2 for that one, and we need bricks, iron, planks. Okay. Right, so bricks, iron, and planks, bricks, iron, and planks. So we need construction 2. That's where we need you, blacksmith. Needs iron, right? Okay, because it's got planks, he's got coal. Oh, he's got plenty. He's got a lot of coal. But it's iron that's urgently needed. Do we have? Oh. Planks are getting annoyed there. People are getting annoyed by the planks. Do we have any boats that go directly between these two? Okay, so we have another coal deposit here, so that's great. Right, okay, and I've done all of my mission tasks. Iron ore. There's no iron on this place. I don't have any... Clipper goes to there. Kristen's clipper. Oh no, okay, so yeah, so there is a boat that comes through here. Tell you what, we'll construct another one. Oh, sorry, I've just kind of headbutted the microphone there. Yeah, we'll construct another one and just kind of, you know, push between the two. It seems to be going rather well so far. So all I need is build a medium monument. Build a medium construction 2. Right, so how's my research going? I'm sure, to be fair, I'm sure I could be doing this better. I'm 66% on there. What do I need from that? I need clay. Okay, so we need to get up to the clay deposit up here. I think pretty close to it, actually. Build the roads. We can't do that because we need to get rid of these trees. God damn it. Can go up this way. Crafty, Michael, crafty. Right, what do we need? Oh, that's out of territory! God damn it! Build more road. Build watchtower. Right, okay, is that going on there? Right, okay, so I've passed 2 years, so I'm not going to get a gold star for this one. I've just realised we're in year 2, month 1, day 12. Yeah, so we're going for a silver medal with this one for getting the medium monument in 3 years. I realise otherwise I've kind of buggered this up. Right, so that's building up quite nicely. No potential surplus on there, so we'll just keep the storage going. Right, watchtower is completed. Where's my watchtower lady? Right, so is it just a surface mine that lets me do clay? And mine stone. Right, so what picks up clay? Stone. Brickyard. Clay is collected level 2 surface mine or shaft mine. Oh, okay, right. So we need to get a surface mine going. Right, button to turn it around. So what I need to do is I need to build this and then I need to upgrade it. Okay. That works out nicely. So going on there. How's our energy doing? Actually, we're now starting to generate a little bit of a surplus in energy, so that's pretty good. Right, so is this something that can be... Does this need a mine shaft, or does this need a surface mine? It needs a mine shaft. And then road. Path for that last annoying tile. Great. Yeah, blast furnace. Still waiting on iron ore. Okay. Right, what about tools? What's the blacksmith doing? Using 1 tools at the rate of 2 a day. That's waiting on iron. 2 iron is en route. Right, what are you doing? 93% research on scaffolding 2. 1 idle boat. Transport route at harbour stop. That's Talia's harbour. Corin's harbour. You can just go around all 3 harbours. That makes sense to me. Confirm. You select research. Brickmaking. I think I see that. Yeah. Resource. Right, so we need to upgrade you. So we can change the resource to a clay deposit. Right, okay. I see how this works. See, again, I've not got to this point. I've not done this before. Any planks in there? Stone. Oh, no, actually, we've got stone on the way. So, as you can see, I mean, this is a pretty addictive game. I mean, I know I've edited this down, but currently I've been recording for like an hour and a quarter, and it's flown by. You like get lost in the kind of the minutiae of building your settlement here. And granted, yes, I'm not doing a great job of it. Like, my efficiency is really low. And it's kind of, it hasn't reached 100% since the early days. I'm having resources arriving quite late in a lot of places. But I'm enjoying it. Change a resource from clear deposits, like that. What's that? We need energy L2. Well, let's upgrade you to energy L2 as well. We're getting more and more of these resources required. Okay, so he's getting his clay. Excellent, what do we got? That's... To be honest, we could probably do with getting that iron ore. To build another mine. trees. Path. But yeah, this is just such a lovely game. It's just really, really nice, and it's really relaxing. In fact, even though I've just said that I've edited it, I might not even edit this. I might just put it up as it is, because I think it's something that it's worth enjoying the time with it. Right. Okay. How are you guys doing over here? Oh, what's the matter with you? Oh no, you've run out of trees. Oh, okay. So in that case, then we'll build a forestry. And then, right. Oh, we can't specify a planting area because it's all snow. Oh, okay. Well, in that case then. Let's destroy these. Nothing you can really do. There's only a couple of trees left there, so I may as well just leave them. This is just going to become like this desolate kind of mining area. That is a bit of a shame, but okay. At least we have plenty of trees over here. Wow, with 35% resource delivery, that is not good. I think that's possibly because we're now passing so many resources overseas. Like, I don't think it's that things are getting held up particularly. No, you're a bit full. You're full entirely. So I'll tell you what, let's build some storage. Large storage yard. Rules, and we'll have this 4 logs. I think logs. And planks. So that these can, you know, carry on. Let's see, he's missing energy L2. See what we could do then. We could build another orchard. Right, resources. Build the orchard on the beach of all places. Yep, that makes it. I mean, that makes total sense. Yep, complete and utter total sense. Auto place trees. Where the hell's it put them? Put them there? Oh wait, no, there they are. I'm just being a complete and utter idiot. I should possibly go back to Specsavers. So that's not there, so possibly build another than storage for clay. Build a small storage yard for clay. Clay. No, don't prioritize that. Okay. So we've got the orchard in, so now we need a cider press. Oh god, I don't know anywhere to put the cider press. Oh, bloody hell. I need to obviously somewhere and get a path to it. Crikey Moses. No, I'll put it there. Right, okay, if I get rid of that watchtower. There, build cider press. Can I? No, oh, bugger, I can't. Oh well, let's build another watchtower there and just we'll pretend that didn't happen. Right. There's my cider press gun. There it is. Build it there, but I don't have a way to get a path to it by the looks of it. Hang on, we'll build it there and we'll work out the pathing next. We could always just knock down a house. So, right, path, 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 path. No, that ain't working right. Wait for that to complete. We're still at 4 speed on that one, but then there we go. So that comes up there, and she gets into there. Right, okay. So now building a path. It's still not good enough, right? Get rid of that residence. Don't worry, we shall replace it with one in a second. More path, more path, more path. Because we'll build a residence on the end. Yeah. See, just a little bit recessed from the others. And so we can store clay here. Got a lot of planks in there. Oh dear. That's nearly done. Yeah, because he's... Oh no, he's getting annoyed. No real point collecting any resources because we have all 3 islands. What are you guys doing over here? You guys alright? There's things with you. Sawmill, right. Everything's a bit full, really. Iron ore en route. There isn't really much we can do about that, is there? Right, blacksmith, blacksmith, blacksmith. What's the blacksmith doing? Assuming because the outgoing resource is full. Okay, so we need we can spend tools on. That one, tools are crafted. Ah! Okay, so I appear to points, tools. Okay. Like research, that's done. Right, construction 2, right there. Right now we can get towards a monument in the scenario. And I can build a small monument right now, so hang on. Let's build a small monument over in the icy levels. I'll make them happy with things. It's a medium monument that we want. But the monuments themselves, as is with everything else in this game, they are pretty cute. And I quite like them. They do take a little while to build though. Although we're getting a hefty amount of tools, decent amount of level 3 energy. Alright, what's the hold up on these? Oh wait, hang on. Right, well, we need a brickyard. Of course we do. Right, well, we have clay over here, so brickyard would make sense to be put over here. So do I have that unlocked? Do. Okay. Now where can I fit that? That'll be the next question. Because it's one disaster after another in trying to actually locate these things. Oh, that would be perfect if that weren't for that bloody road or that bloody tree. Right. And then we'll build the road. Okay, that's going to get built nicely. So kind of efficiency is starting to creep up. You are in need of iron planks. Stone, more stone. More iron needed. Don't really have anywhere. Yeah, it's actually I'm really limited on my iron production. That has kind of really knocked me back on this one because I've got I mean, you're full. I don't know, I assume you're idle because, yeah, outgoing resource queue is full. There isn't really much else he can do there. I can't remember, where's my other iron ore? Play there. Oh yeah, my iron ore is here, and again, his resource queue is full. Yeah, the outgoing resource queue is full, so there isn't really much else I can do around that one. I don't think I've built my roads in efficient enough a manner. That's possibly the problem here. Right, in terms of energy, right, what are we doing with energy? 20, right, okay, so we can stand to upgrade another residence. Use some planks and some stone. So I've got my first bricks created at the very least. Small monuments, blacksmiths. Right, so I've got iron ore, but it's refined iron, that's the problem. Did I get a blast furnace built up here? I didn't, did I? No, because I couldn't find a place to put it. So maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need another blast furnace. Space is quite tight. There we go. Get that there. So see, at the very least we can increase iron production. You guys, they're waiting resources. They're waiting iron ore. That might make this one redundant if we have the blast furnace back over there. That was the thing. Yeah, I had the blast furnace over where the iron ore was, and then I got rid of it and built it here, so it was next to the coal. But that still hasn't. That still didn't get. That got rid of the issue where the coal wasn't getting to the blast furnace, but then the issue was getting the iron ore to the blast furnace. Yeah, that was it. That was the problem. And we need 5 more iron and 12 more stone. Don't have any stone resource on this particular island. You know, yeah, I think I have to say, yeah, I don't think I'll edit this. But I don't think I'll like cut it down and chop it up, because I think it's such an utterly charming game that it's worth just kind of watching. At the very least, it can be kind of like ASMR-y. That makes sense. And I think maybe having a whole scenario together, I mean, I'll kind of chop some of the early stuff down, but having the whole scenario together is probably quite worthwhile. I don't know, maybe. I don't know how many people will reach this part of the video. I think it's just nice enough just to watch it going. Right, okay, what do we got there? Yeah. No tools in storage, one building needs tools. Actually, how's my research doing? Right, blast furnace is completed construction, great. So you can get to, you know, blasting. You are in need of tools. You are in need of iron. Okay, well I guess fixing one issue will fix the other issue, won't it? Right, you're 50% out. Go on. We can do this. The first monument should nearly be done by now. Yes, we've got all the planks we need. Got 11 out of 20 stone and 3 more iron, and we can get there. Excellent. So yeah, it is kind of all coming together. Prioritize this one for the iron, mostly, because the iron's the bit that I'm struggling to create. So yeah. The more of that I can get, the better. Okay, we got some blocked roads. Annoying, but kind of none over here. You're not idle because you're waiting. Oh, I can blacklist resources. I can stop resources going through certain posts. That's interesting. Okay, so we've got some more. What's that delivered? That was more stone. More iron. Come on, one more iron and we hit the green on that. We hit the green on that one. Sorry, it says 4 more stone is needed. 3 more stone. Now they're there. So now they've got a small monument going. You can see it's the little wheels. The monuments are adorable, incidentally. I mean, everything about this game is adorable, but the monuments in particular. Because they are just like statues of the robots. And they are so cute. So still on the highest speed we can get. Guess we need a boat to get back here with more stone. Bring me stone, but is there 3 in transit? Yeah, that looks like there will be 3 en route. Info, bring glory to your colony. There we go, okay. Here we go. Mini monument coming up. Look at him! Look at him! Oh, excuse me. And he brings glory. And he's so little and cute. And he's a little carry bot. Is he carry bot? No, stack bot, sorry. Okay, so we need the research to happen and complete over here. Which is 77%. That'll give us construction 2, which allow us to build a medium monument, which is the goal of this scenario. I can't imagine how stressed I'd be in this game if I was playing it in the combat mode. And to be honest, I don't want these robots to fight with each other. They're too cute. Alright, 82% on that one. I'm trying to think of a place to actually put said medium monument. Because I've kind of got no space anywhere. Well, to be fair, I could possibly get rid of some of the sheep fields. Right, we're at 90% on that one, but we're in urgent need of tools. So, what is my blacksmith doing? Why are you not building tools? Because you're in need of iron. So you're providing more tools. Should go to there. That's to 92%. Oh god, this is actually torturous. Come on, put the tools in, do the thing. 95%. 2 more bricks by the looks of it, and they are en route. So let's see what we can get rid of some of the field sheep, because we, to be fair, we have plenty of food. We don't need much food now because we're now kind of doing level 2 tech. So right now, so we want a medium monument. So it's an even bigger robot. We had the small one before, which was a small robot. This is an even bigger one. So we're just going to kind of follow this one. So what do we have? Planks, iron, and bricks. But, well, with having the 2 blast furnace, my iron production has gone right up. You see, we've got 6 on the way here. And he can go to sleep because he's not needed anymore, so he's not actually using the iron. These guys are kind of adorably asleep now, just waiting for it. This is one thing actually I haven't mentioned in terms of the graphics. Sorry, I keep sniffing. I think I'm starting to get cold. One thing I haven't mentioned with the graphics, I love this kind of like the focus. So obviously, like, yeah, so we're focused on Janelle here, and kind of everything else in the background's out of focus, but kind of function on. But then, you know, if we just kind of right-click on the monument and drag into that, the focus just changes ever so subtly, and yeah, you've kind of got this very enhanced aperture, and I just quite like it. I think it's really cool when you zoom in. And look at the little sheep. The little sheep is so cute. It's so adorable. And it's just nice just to kind of sweep around here. You can also use WASD to move around, actually, strangely enough. What I'd quite like to be able to go down to, like, street level. And just kind of wander around my little civilization here. I mean, you can kind of hover over the top like this, but it's not quite the same as getting down there and getting in their faces. You know, I can get in Godbot here. I can see Godbot at eye level. But yeah, God, it's such a beautiful little game. It's so gorgeous. I don't want to set off the workshop doing anything because, quite frankly, it's going to use resources that I just need dedicated. This is the last thing I need to do. There isn't anything else to do, it's just build a medium monument. There, we've got bricks on the way over here. How are you doing? So we've got enough planks, we need 23 more bricks and 10 more iron. We've got 8 bricks on the way. We only have 1 brick, so we've got more iron coming in actually. Oh, hang on, what have we got there? A miner has no stone deposit in range. Oh, has he run out of stone? Oh dear. Production then. I mean, I mean, there's a stone production there, but we don't need any really. Because again, like I say, we're finishing off the scenario. You know, this isn't something that's a permanent path here. We're not going to be expanding and building forever. These are scenarios that you complete. The only thing I'm concerned about, I mean, it might be because it's an early access game coming up. At the minute, there aren't that many scenarios. There's only a handful of them. And I'm hoping that kind of gets expanded on as the game continues through development, because this game is so good. I'd quite like, maybe like kind of like a free build mode, or something along the lines of like Civilization, where, you know, you kind of have a world to play in, and you've just got to, you know, get through the tech tree and get to the point of completing an objective. Doesn't necessarily have to be creating a monument like this. It could be, you know, playing against the AI, but maybe not in combat. Maybe like a race to a certain economy or anything like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it. Maybe it's the wrong kind of game for that. Maybe it's just a nice game that you just sit and play. Whatever it is, it's gorgeous and I love it. And I think this is a beautiful little game. And it's amazing how quickly the time just bleeds away from you when you're playing it. I mean, yeah, at this point now, coming up on an hour 36 recording. And it's just slipping away from me. And I can talk about this game for hours. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Come on, bring me my bricks. What are we? A couple of stone off and 15 bricks. We've got 8 coming in though. So it shouldn't be too much longer. I'll get the silver medal, because I think it was the silver medal was, yeah, 3 years. And we're year 2, month 8, day 20. So, you know, we're in August. We're doing alright then. Bring me my bricks. Oh, builder bot, look at them. Alejandra. Stackbot Raymond. I think they all get these little names. It's just so cute. Bok. Susie. Isabel. Yeah. It's just so cute. Alright, what do we got coming in? We've got more apples going there for the cider press. Yeah, so if I was doing this a bit more efficiently, you wouldn't be in this position where your productivity is like so low. And, you know, you wouldn't have this many people sleeping. And you probably wouldn't have to sit here and wait for each individual delivery for construction. Basically, I don't think I'd make a great logistics manager, is what I'm saying. But with a bit more practice, I think I can do this better. It's a wonderful little game. I implore you to get it, and I'll make sure there's a link in the description to buy it. Because it comes out... I think it comes out around about the time this video goes out. But it is going into early access, and so there should be plenty of updates. So when there's kind of major updates, I'll probably do more videos on it. I don't really want to do like a full Let's Play series on it. I'm quite happy just showing off a scenario like this. I mean, I think that makes the most sense. So in the future, when they introduce new kinds of scenarios, or if they like put in some major new features, then I'll probably do more videos on it. But I would really encourage you just to go and pick it up for yourself and play through. I mean, like I said, this is only the 3rd scenario. This is only the first of the peaceful tracks. You know, there are still the combat tracks, which I haven't even looked at yet. Come on, what do we got? We need 3. Is that 3 more I need? Okay, this is another problem. I'm colorblind, so I can't actually tell if that says... No, it says 22 out of 25, yeah. Okay, so 3 more coming on. We've got 3 more on the way, so we're nearly done here. More bricks there. More bricks there. 1 more brick needs to arrive. Wherever that may be coming from. We should have maybe built a harbour on this side. There's the bricks. From Sheila's clipper. No, Shelley's clipper, rather. It's coming up. It's on its way down here. Here it comes. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Just going to watch it arrive there, but it seems that holding the mouse doesn't let you alter the speed. There we go. Mission complete. We got ourselves a thing. And look at them. They're all dancing. Oh, carry bots are dancing. Oh, this game is so beautiful. It's just so wonderful. So yeah, this is the Colonists. It's out on Steam Early Access. I'd highly advise you get it. I love this game. It's so cute and so pretty and so lovely. And so engaging as well. It's so just nice to play. You don't have to deal with major stresses. You just go on. Yeah, if your efficiency isn't good, you'll not get a great score, but it's not the end of the world. You can reconfigure things, you can obviously destroy roads, you can destroy buildings, you can rebuild, and all that kind of thing. There's so many things you can do to try and improve your score. But at the end of the day, even if you're not very good at the game, it's just a relaxing time to play it. And you get to play with cute robots. I mean, what more could you want? So, thank you for sticking with this very long video. I'm going to leave it here and not take up any more of your time. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe. And come back next time for some more fun with whatever the hell I'm playing. For now, thank you for watching, and good night.